In this video, we're going to do the Sheild Breaker Challenge in God of War Ragnarok. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel. We give you the secrets to crush God of War Ragnarok. Alright, so the Sheild Breaker Challenge is one of the 6 final challenges in Muspelheim. The first time you do it, if you do it on balance mode, you get 40,000 hacksilver plus a lot of other crafting supplies and XP for your companion and Kratos. And if you do it repeatedly, then you'll get 200,000. So if you, after completing all 6 trials and completing the final challenge's favor, then you can get 200,000 hacksilver on balance or 100,000 on just the story. So this is a tremendous hacksilver farm. I like this trial. I think this is one of the easier trials. It's not timed, so the time's not going to be an issue for you. And you only have to kill 2 bosses, and they're relatively easy bosses. So the only trick is that you have to kill their minions first, and that's why it's called Sheild Breaker. So check out our video about farming Muspelheim for unlimited crafting supplies and hacksilver. Okay. So, you know, kill grunts to break the enemy's shield. So there's 2 bosses, and we're gonna have to kill them. And I think we have to kill them to get like 1/4 of the shield down. And so it's the FR. So FR is the top arena. You need to do the top little arena and the lower little arena, the bottom arena, to trigger this. So that's one of the things for the first time you do until you get the final challenges completed, you're going to have to do the F, and you're going to have to do the little arenas to open up the big arena. So Kratos is readying himself. You know, you want to start out with the correct weapon combination when you do this, and then get to work. And you can see down there's a triangle. If you decide you don't want to do a challenge, you can erase that, but then you have to do the smaller arenas. Okay, so we got the Einarjart captain. We don't want to do anything against him until we take out the smaller enemies. So he teleports in, and we've got these nightmares. Should be easy to take out. We just want to make sure that the Einarjart captain's not hitting us. So it's just kind of dodge the captain while the smaller enemies are not dead. So just want to take out this last one here, and he didn't get us in the R3 animation, thankfully. And now we can go after the Einarjart captain directly. 4 of 4. Haven't got a good hit on him. So he's kind of slow on taking damage here. So you can block him there, so that was a blockable attack. I think if you can get a runic in, you don't have to do the blocks. Right, you can, for a lot of these, including Einarjart captain, you can do the runic in. And what we've nicely done is we put him in the area of effect, and for some reason these NPCs, they don't ever notice the area of effect. So we got down under a quarter, and we got some new dudes. It looks like we have some Bifrost on us too, but not too much. So we could switch our runics right now. We got this cooldown build. So it's about switching the runics, and so we can take out the little guys before we can go after the Einarjart captain's next half of his health, I think. So we got quite a bit of Bifrost on. There is a amulet thing that if you roll, you get some of the Bifrost and some of the status effects off by rolling. So that's, since we're rolling anyways, that seems fairly useful. You know, gotta be careful. I'm surprised he didn't hit us while we were in the animation there. I've noticed in God of War Ragnarok versus God of War 2018 that you get hit a lot more with the while you're in the animations. It looks like there's also some drops of the health in this, so that makes it easier. Alright, so if you compare this to the boss rush, you've got, you know, 2 bosses that you have to deal with. These 2 bosses are 2 of the 5 bosses that you have to deal with. The Stalker comes after the Minor Yard Captain. The Minor Yard Captain is the 5th. And I think the Stalker in the boss rush, we got a few hits there. We were trying to roll out, but we didn't get all of them. And I think, you know, he's got to watch out for his hits from the sky. I guess we're looking for him to hit the ground when he does that, and then he just teleports in. We're almost down to that last quarter, so there you go. I think we're in the last quarter now, and then and that's the second boss. So we want to take him out before the second boss. Oh man, oh, and he got us. So we got greedy there. Basically, we needed to. At least he's standing in the area of effect. That's got us right there. So this is not a perfect run by any sense, but now he's gone. And now we need to take out these other lesser foes before we can go after the Stalker. Alright, so they got Bifrost on him. If we can just get some hits in, that should take out their health pretty quickly. Thankfully, we get some raid and some health there. So there are some drops here that make it better. We didn't get hit in that animation. I'm still skeptical that you don't get hit in animations, though. I was getting hit in all kinds of runic animations, which is really frustrating because there's absolutely nothing you can do once you're in the middle of a runic. The Stalker here, did we take out all? Yeah, it says we're 3 of 3, so we did take out all. The nice thing about the Stalker is they get stunned relatively easily, but I was getting greedy there. It might be nice if I got rid of the lock-on. So if you see that, you've done the lock-on, and that can be annoying, especially if there are other foes. So I need to unpress the lock-on. So one great way to stun somebody with a shield is if you can do a runic on them. That way you don't have to parry. The parries can be a bit risky, especially with the 9AR type enemies, because they can take out a lot of damage if you miss the parry. So I really like this Mace of Helheim area of effect. Looks like we're 3 of 3 now, so we can now take out the Stalker. So she does have those fire arrows we gotta worry about. It seems like there's somebody up above shooting us. There's like a Draugr with a fire strike that is shooting us from afar, which is good. In addition to what her attack, the Stalker's attacks. And yeah, the great thing about the Stalker is easily stunned, so we'll just 2 more maybe. And we got the silver tier for killing Stalkers, so for the labor, and that's going to add to our XP, so we need to pick up our chest. And that's our reward. So let me know what you thought were the hardest. I think this is one of the easier challenges to do. Definitely, you know, I did this before I got frustrated on the boss rush. You can always use that triangle, or you could just, if you're at no mercy or lower difficulty levels, you can always turn down the difficulty to get past the trial, and then you can come back to it with a higher level difficulty. I think that's another possibility if you don't want to clear the fact that you did, you know, that you, for this one, I think you do FR. You can always clear it with the triangle if you decide that you don't want to do it again. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel. We give you the secrets to crush God of War Ragnarok.